Live at 10.
One person killed, another injured in a shooting in Canton. Tonight, the search for the gunman. Plus, a woman walking across the country to make a national holiday honoring the day slaves were freed. Today, she stopped in Jackson. And a little boy from Madison who lost his battle against cancer is being remembered in a big way.
For the start of the work week, we will start off the day with plenty of sunshine, temperatures into the 50s, but we're going to heat up very quickly. Low to mid 80s around lunchtime and highs on our Monday, topping out into the mid to upper 80s. And I'm only talking about warmer temperatures after that. I'll have that coming up a little bit later, and also an update on Hurricane Matthew.
In Canton, one man is dead and another injured after a Friday night shooting. I'm Ross Adams. Scott is off tonight. 16 WAPT's Candace Red joins us from the police from Canton with the very latest on the shooting. Candace?
That's right, Ross. I'm standing outside the studio where that shooting reportedly happened Friday night, and I spoke with one man who told us he heard multiple gunshots. How many shots did you hear?
5, 7, 8, 9. It was so many that they were just going off automatic. It was just going off at least about 15, 17 shots.
One man is dead and another is hurt after a shooting outside a Canton club.
I heard when he got shot, one got shot in the leg and the other one got so many. You know, it's just ridiculous.
Reports say it happened outside Dynamic Divas Dance Studio around 11:45 Friday night. Charlie Harris says he was in the area near Peace Street when it happened.
Drive by, bullets flying everywhere. Bullet ain't got no name on it. You know, it's just like, be careful in how you go to club. Club is for enjoy yourself, not for shooting and battling.
Reports say a 22-year-old named Quintarius Allen died. Another man escaped with a bullet in the leg. Now, Ross, we're still waiting to hear back from Canton Police Department for more details and to see who they could possibly be looking for in connection to this crime. For now, live in Canton, Candace Red, 16 WAPT News.
All right, thanks, Candace. Now, right now, there's a boil water alert in effect for more than 300 customers in Claiborne County. The state health department's had a couple of water lines busted. It's affecting people from Tillman Road to the town of Pattison. Health officials say you should boil your water vigorously for 1 minute before drinking it. It takes at least 2 days of clean testing before a boil water notice will be lifted. And one woman on a journey across America to honor slaves freed after the Civil War. She makes a stop in Mississippi.
We need to let people know this isn't just a black thing. None of us are free until we are all free.
It's 89-year-old Opal Lee. She arrived at Tougaloo College this weekend. She's walking from Texas to Washington, D.C. Lee started an online petition to collect 100,000 signatures. She's hoping to get President Obama to declare Juneteenth a national holiday. That's traditionally a celebration of the official emancipation of slaves after the Civil War in 1865.
I was not unhappy that we didn't get all the signatures we needed at first, but you just keep going. You keep going. It'll happen. I know it will.
Lee says she has to collect the signatures by the end of this month. A Pike County man shot and killed. Police responded to a call after someone reported shouting and the sound of gunshots late Friday night. Officers found 46-year-old Michael Elzey laying in the street next to his car just off Fernwood Road. He died at the scene, investigators tell us. Neighbors say they heard gunshots and then a car speed off. No arrests have been made in that shooting. A woman killed in a Clinton collision this afternoon. It happened on McGuffey Road. Officers say 59-year-old Marjorie Washington of Bolton lost control of her Nissan Altima. It left the road and slammed into several trees. Investigators say she was not wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from the car. A little boy from Madison who lost his battle to cancer earlier this year is being remembered in a big way. As 16 WAPT's Allie Ware reports, hundreds turned out to honor Ryan LaSource with a special triathlon.
2016 marks the third year for the Ryan Man Triathlon, but this year the race is missing its star player, Ryan LaSource, who battled leukemia for 3 years before passing away in June.
This just continues his legacy. This is something that he loved to see me do. I race triathlons myself, and you know, this is something that I can feel good about keeping his legacy alive.
Hundreds of endurance athletes representing 17 states have trained for months to be able to compete in honor of Ryan LaSource.
I'm the swimmer today for the grandparents of Ryan, so I'm very honored to be a part of their team.
The full triathlon totals over 70 miles of aerobic exercise.
They'll swim 1.25 miles, 1.2 miles, and then we'll bike 56 miles, and then they'll run a half marathon, which is 13.1 miles.
Even some of our own WAPT team suited up and got in on the action.
Ready to go. Hey!
Money raised from the triathlon is going to Batson's Children's Hospital, where Ryan LaSource spent many days during his cancer battle.
His fight what gives us the reason to continue to do this, because there's other children just like Ryan out there that are going through that same fight. So we have to carry it on just like he would.
At Lakeshore Park in Brandon, Allie Ware, 16, WAPT News.
Over 200 people competed in today's triathlon. This year's Angel Tree registration kicks off tomorrow. The Salvation Army Angel Tree program provides Christmas gifts for children younger than 12 and adults over the age of 60. Starting tomorrow, people will be able to register from 9 to 1 in the afternoon at the Salvation Army's Worship Center. That's on Beasley Road in Jackson. And the countdown is on for the State Fair, just days away. We'll be live at the fairgrounds when the gates open on Wednesday. It's actually 16 WAPT and Miss 103 night. We're giving away free tickets to the fair, but you have to log on to our Facebook page for your chance to win. We're also giving away 5 family passes this week. Jamaica bracing for a monster storm, how they're getting ready for Hurricane Matthew. And dozens of dogs rescued from the dinner table in South Korea. Details coming up.
And 107, that's how many 90-degree days we've had so far this year. And I think we're going to add to that total. We're not done with the 90s just yet. I'll explain why coming up. You're watching 16 WAPT News.